Hey everybody, welcome to our Tuesday night get-together. Thanks for hanging out a little bit later with me tonight because I was on the air recently. It was a half an hour ago. But we've got a really cool show tonight. Couple things to note. We are having trouble with our YouTube. Does Jessica have access to the, with Facebook. Does Jessica have access to the Facebook comments though? Because she could say, hey guys, go over to YouTube. Would that work?
I don't know, but I will try.
Okay, so we're going to try it. Here's what's happening. Facebook's kind of goofing us up right now. So we're actually live on YouTube. So hi, all my YouTubers. Good to have you guys with us. And hopefully Jessica or somebody can put in our HSN comments for you guys to move over to YouTube to be able to watch this. And hopefully we'll get Facebook back up. We have had that problem before, but we will try to do it. Here's what happens if you're new to the show. I'm Suzanne Runyon, and this is really an extension and kind of a cool opportunity for us to take in-depth looks at many products that we feature. The vast majority of products that you usually see on Tuesday nights are brought in just for you and I for Tuesday nights. You don't see them on the air. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different, and I do love it when we can do this, is we're going to take an in-depth look at items that typically we don't have time to do so. Are we up? Yay! Oh, I see my face. Are we
Crafting
there?
Cuties, if you can hear. The event itself, if you click on the event itself, it is showing our simulcast for some reason, but just go to our main Facebook page and you can find the video there. HSN's main Facebook page.
And click through there.
And click through there and the video is working there.
Oh, good. Oh, but I can see your comments. So bizarrely enough, right? Okay. So did you catch that, guys? If you are having trouble, go to HSN's Facebook page, look for my face, and click on that, and that's going to bring you into our show today. So that's one way to get to it. All right, and I also do shout outs to get the show started too, because I want to get everybody on board and have some fun with us tonight. So hopefully that is all working out. Okay, so what happens tonight is we're going to take an in-depth look at some of Anna Griffin's kits, because most of the time on the air, we really do kind of fly through a lot of products, and we don't give you a good look at them. Hopefully I'm going to kind of take you to a new level on a couple of her products. So I think it's going to be kind of fun and interesting. And of course, what's happening today, I'll list it very quickly. It is our Craftastic Day, 24 hours. It ends at midnight. The good news is the 4 Flex and the $7.50 to fill your entire cart. So you'll pay no more than $7.50 shipping on crafts. Both of those go through tomorrow. The only challenge about that $7.50, it resets itself at midnight. So you want to make sure and get all your shopping done for crafts before midnight, because then you've got to start all over again to get the $7.50 tomorrow. But the 4 Flex and that $7.50 fill your cart actually is extended through tomorrow at midnight, which is great. We have a secret sale going on right now. Nobody else knows about this unless you hear me talk about it. And what you do is you go into our hsn.com, go to the search, and type in Craft Corner, and it's some of the biggest discounts we've ever offered in our secret sale. That actually ends tomorrow as well, but go into Craft Corner. And what happens is the deals are so darn good that a bunch of stuff sells out the first day we do it. So definitely check it out before the night's over. Now today we've also featured 20 today's specials, which is pretty amazing. I would highly, highly, highly recommend the Janome. Janome is a great sewing company. They make great machines. I love it. And they gave us that sewing machine, if you happen to see it, is unbelievable at under $170 for being computerized and all the advanced features that are in it. If I didn't have, and I've got an older machine, and I don't use it much because it's really difficult and it's dial-in and it's all that kind of crazy stuff. I'm really this close to picking up that Janome. I just think it's that brilliant. So check that out. It is our main today special. Next week, May 21st, we'll be here at 8 p.m. We'll be live, so that's kind of exciting as well. All right, now, I'm going to say some shout outs because I want to get everybody on board before we dive in. And then I'm going to feature some of the things I picked from our HSN Facebook group page to show what you're up to, which is always so inspiring. So I like doing the very first person because I think it's fun, whoever gets on here first and comments. And it is Desiree. She says, hi, Suzanne and fellow crafting cuties. We have Paul Paul is here, Donna's here, Jennifer is here from Tennessee. She goes, I purchased 5 Craft Buddy Crystal Art items today. All right, so Sarah was in my last show and she did this. They do the coolest kits. Crystal art is this thing where you need no experience and you go blunk, 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 and you make these great crystal art projects. She launched 9 new kits today. Please go to hsn.com so you guys can see the new crystal art that's in place. You need 0 crafting experience to be wildly successful at crystal art. For my age, you do need readers. That's the only thing extra you need are readers. because you got to see the little dots. But man, it is a really fun thing to do. I'm kind of hooked on it. Like you get sort of addicted to crystal art. So I'm glad, Jennifer, you got so many crystal art items. I hope you love them. I need to go look at them. I don't know all her launches. But the one kit in our show was a card kit. It was beautiful. It's sold out already. So. All right, Debbie's here. She says, hi, Suzanne and Crafting Cuties. Marcia's back. She says, hi, Suzanne and DeWitt from Ohio, my home state. Let's do a quick DeWitt check-in to see what he is wearing today. He is my fabulous producer, director, and all-around wonderful, fashionable guy. Here's DeWitt Cam. Hi. Okay, back up again. I like your T-shirt under the tiger. Wait, show your T.
Well, see, I always wear a tie. Almost always.
You do?
Even if it's printed on the shirt.
Oh my God, okay, that is so cute. And it's green, which is even cuter. All right, so that's DeWitt. Hi, DeWitt. We love him so much. He's the one who keeps this show running. Donna says hi. We have Sandy says hi. Betsy says hello from Craft Design. She goes, love the craft events. Thanks. I'm glad you do. Kat's joining us from Garden City, Idaho. Catherine is here. She's hi from Michigan. Long time no see. It's been a fun day. Well, good. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Gail is here from Lumberton, North Carolina. Kim says, hi, honey. Today has been great. Oh, good. I'm glad you loved it. We have another Kim from Apopka, Florida. We have Debbie from Lillington, North Carolina. Wow. Jacqueline's joining us from Littleton, Colorado. Hello. We have Shirley joining us from Sacramento, California. Sandy, we have been all talking about your top. Oh, thank you. It is not an HSN top. It is from my personal closet, but I'm glad you like it. It's very comfortable, by the way. And thank you for asking about it. My pants, by the way, if you didn't notice or didn't hear me say it, I have these really cool brand new jeans from Diane Gilman coming up on May 26th. They have a special fabric that we've never done before, but I'm not going to tell you about it. You got to tune in May 26th at midnight to find out about it. Brenda says, hi, Suzanne. Great crafting day, Brenda from Rayford, North Carolina. Sandy said, oh, we talked about Sandy. Gala, I love your top tonight. Thank you, guys. I wish it was in stock, but it's not. Patty, hello from... gosh, I've said it correctly twice the last two visits. Dubuque, Iowa. Got it. I got it. What a great crafting purchasing a day. Oh, good. I'm glad. Tell me what you guys have picked up today. I'd love to know. We have Linda from South Dakota. Deborah joining us from Macon, Georgia. Sabrina's from Kissimmee, Florida. She's kind of a neighbor. Pat is from New Jersey. Brenda from Kentucky. Did your Derby horse win? Oh, thank you for asking. No, it came in second. You remember when 3 horses were going like neck and neck and neck and neck, and mine was in the middle, and it was just like by a nose it got beat. So I was kind of bummed. Let's see. Cheryl says, good evening from East Texas. Joyce is here from JoJo. She's hello, JoJo in Kentucky. Marlene is here checking in from Fan-Am Field in Milwaukee for a minute. Brewers winning. Okay, that's the best. You're actually at the Brewers baseball game and you checked in on the show. So hi, put us on the Jumbotron. Wouldn't it be crazy if you could hold your camera up and then I'd be on the Jumbotron as well? That's so awesome. Thanks for checking in. That's pretty cool. Deborah, a great crafting show today. Good, I'm glad you love it. Patty, hello from Cincinnati. I spent way too much money today. I shopped today too. I did. Let's see. Myrna from Orlando, Florida is here. Beverly had fun today on craft day. Kathy spent way too much money but loved everything. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do my YouTubers. Oh, by the way, if you're a first timer joining us, you've never seen the show, please type in first timer because we really do like to highlight that you're joining us for the first time. We have DB. So glad you're on YouTube now. Thank you, Suzanne and HSN. Well, thank you, DB, for finding us. Donna Lane, she said, I missed last week's show. Will you get more hunky-dory sets? Okay, yes, we will. You might have to check. There was tons of hunky-dory on hsn.com. So please go to our website. I would be surprised if all of it sold out, but their sets are huge and fantastic. I hope you guys got the magazine deal. Remember that, DeWitt? The magazine deal had so many goodies in it, and if it's online still, you should be all over it. It was like $22 or something, and it was just I was actually using the magazines for inspiration yesterday when I was working some projects. Gloria's joined us. She goes, I got the sewing machine. Gloria, I hope you love that Janome. I kind of just was like, I wish everybody would just get it at home. It is a phenomenal machine. $170 too with flex and all that. Jeez. So I'm glad you got it. I hope you like it. We have Jarena who's joining us. Says hello, everyone. Marcy says, good evening from Palm Coast, Florida. My credit card is smoking from all the purchases the past 2 days. I understand that. MS says, hi, Crafting Cuties from Texas. PT Brewer Martin says, hi to all from South Georgia. Hope everyone's had a wonderful day watching, buying, and crafting. Kathleen says, hello from St. Pete Beach. She's a total neighbor. We have D from Kentucky and B Creates. She says, hello, crafters. I'm going to flip back over here, make sure Pat's here. We have Carrie. She says, hi, Suzanne. Can you tell me if your shirt is from HSN? What number is it? I looked at the host closet but didn't see it. No, it is my own personal shirt. So sorry about that. It's from my own closet. But my jeans will be available on May 26th. Deborah says, hello, Crafting Cuties from OHIO. Go Bucks. We have to say that if you're from Ohio. Marjorie says, hi, Crafting Cuties and Suzanne. Roxanne's from La Habra, California. Cool. Love to know where that is. Must be gorgeous. Then we have Kathy's joining us from Indiana. Says hi to all the Crafting Cuties. We have Janet. Hi, Suzanne and Crafting Cuties from Marietta, Georgia. As usual, I wore out my Visa card today. Are the little letters like? Okay, this is embarrassing. I have this one card, and I pull out of my phone so much that the numbers, like they're not raised anymore, are faded. And then I put my readers on, and then I got a Sharpie and had to rewrite the numbers so I could see it. That means I'm using it probably way too much. All right, we have Maria joining us. She says hi from Fontana, California. Carol's here from Cleveland, Ohio. She bought 6 new items today. Ooh, I love it. Debbie, I love crystal art too. It's something I can do without thinking. Are you eating? Was that a fork? What was it? It is a fork. You
Spork.
Actually a metal spork.
So I have a thing with sporks, and I always have one in studio.
You what?
I have a thing about sporks. I always have one in studio for some reason. I don't eat with it. It's just to have. Isn't that pretty?
Have you seen, what's the spork character that's in what movie?
Toy Story.
It's hilarious.
Okay,
I love spork.
Just because they're going to be confused. See, that's my pretty spork crafting movies.
And you always have one around with you?
I always have. This one lives right here.
Okay. All right, DeWitt. You're so strange. He's very eclectic. I love DeWitt. Dee, oh, hi, Dee. She's a first-timer. Hi, over on YouTube. Gloria, first-timer from San Antonio, Texas. Hi, Pat, first-timer as well. Hi, you guys. Great, great, great. All right, I got to keep going. Myrna says, great, DeWitt. Loved your outfit. Chrissy says hi from Eastern PA. First time watching here. Oh, lovely. Phyllis says, hello from Michigan. Watched HSN all day and bought more than I needed all day. I shop too. And can I tell you how hard it is not to shop being an HSN host? Like it's almost virtually impossible, right? And I bought 2 Anna Griffin items. Then did you see her little thing? It was on my show. If you didn't see it, DeWitt and Jessica, I'm gonna drive you guys crazy. I was in my last hour, and when you open the card, these 2 levers pop out from behind and goes like whoop, like that. And it was a really simple die set. It was $20 for the die set. And again, DeWitt, I'm so sorry. It's got 3 pieces in the die set. It looks really weird and basic, but I kept thinking it would be so crazy to have like smiley faces, emojis pop out, hearts pop out. Like try to get, oh, you might be sold out. Can you find it, DeWitt? You think you got a shot at it? I'm giving him no help. Oh, wait, no, I threw my cards in the trash. Wait, hold on. I am a full service host here. I am now picking in the trash with all my cards from the last 2 hours. I will find the item number because I'm thinking about buying it. That's why it's on my mind. All right, stand by everyone, stand by. It's how much we prep for the day. You're getting, there was that's sold out. It's not the Centrix. Sorry. Fantastic Stamp and Die. I bought that one today. It's sold out. Swing out. Here it is. Go look at 874747. It's the Swing Out Die set. My mind exploded. Just all the things you could swing out from it. I don't know if you guys can find it. It's brand new. It was $19.95, and it's 874747. So cool. Try to find. I keep doing this. You'll get it when you see the video on replay of what I'm trying to do. Are you giving me the finger? Is that the finger?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to keep going. Carol's here, Alicia. Diane's joining us. Carrie's here. Suzette's here. I bought all except 2 of the craft buddies. Oh, did you really? Wow, that's cool. And again, hello, everybody. I'm sorry, I got to keep moving on. Watching you, Anna, Becky from Omaha. Everybody's saying hi. Do you do it as well? Brenda, it was extremely close finish. Oh, on the Kentucky Derby, yeah. Let's see. Love all your Anna Griffin items today. Spent over $500. That's Joanne. Woo, Joanne, you were having some fun. And Carlita's here. Oh, I know. I got to keep going. Marcia said, my Hunky Dory magazine came today. I hope you opened it up. And Marion said it was $19.99 magazine deal. Do you know if you guys found that one? Remember, we did it last week, the Hunky Dory?
Looks like it's sold out.
Is it sold out? Man, that was a good deal. Oh, and that's important to know. If you see some of the stuff on our Tuesday night show, most of it we bring in just for our show. And quite frankly, we don't bring in tons of it. So if you really see something that's kind of knocking your socks off, I always say, please don't wait, especially a day like today when everybody's kind of going crazy. So please don't miss out. Let's see. Oh, this is neat. Joanne said my daughter made her first purchase with the Janome sewing machine. I'm just so happy. I hope you guys love that machine. It just impressed the heck out of me. All right, Catherine got so much stuff and not done yet. 2 hours of Crafter's Companion still to come. Oh, that is true. When we wrap up with Sarah, it's tough. All right, I got to keep going. Everybody's loving Donna's first timer. Hi, Donna. Welcome. She got the Anna Griffin pop-out mechanism thing. That's really what it is. Once again, it's brand. I think it's going to sell out. It's 874747, the pop-out mechanism thing. That's what we should have called it. All right, I know you guys are here. Oh, I just want to make sure. Nice outfit. Thanks, guys. Oh, Carol I got the AG swing out die. Yeah, it does. It's with these little arms swing out. They're crazy. All right, Deb wants me to move on. Got it, Deb. She's like, move into your stuff. Okay. Go through this real quick. I always feature what you guys do online because you certainly are an inspiration to all of us, and we have so much fun. And I try to like, love, and comment and all that, but I'm going to do this real quick. You know what? I'm not going to read the whole thing because we got to keep moving. Right. So Stefan, who I love and adore, we actually were able to get his video on here because his video is really important to see. He literally edited down 300 plus butterfly images, and then he isolated it and then did a print then cut feature in Cricut using his Cricut. How amazing is this? He does beautiful work. Check out his stuff on our HSN Gets Crafty Facebook page. Sandy, she made this fun card last night. I just purchased the set on clearance from HSN. It's the Diamond Press Spin to Win set. Adorable. The reason I wanted to show clearance is because that's part of our secret sale. Remember, you type in the HSN search, Craft Corner, and it'll take you to all super bargains. All right. If you guys have not seen it posted online, there was the most amazing. Oh, is that not the Aurora Borealis? Do you have the? Did I skip one? Oh, I'm sorry. This is Patricia. She goes, I don't post my creation much, and so I really wanted to show because she was brave and she posted. I always feel everyone else makes more creative ideas, which is untrue. I think this is brilliant and looks beautiful. She made this as a Mother's Day card for my daughter. So I wanted to point it out because thank you for posting. Please don't be shy, you guys. And I think your work is really pretty. And then, if y'all haven't seen the news, there were the most amazing northern lights. Did you have the video on this one? Because it turns. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you figured the video out. How cool is this? Happy Northern Lights, everyone, from New Mexico, USA. And that is Kay Diane Lutz Stevens who posted that. And I had to post it because the Northern Lights recently were so incredible. All right, jumping into kits, guys. So what I said we were going to do is we were going to take a more in-depth look into some of Anna Griffin's kits. And we have literally 5 of them we're going to cover tonight. So I'll kind of move through them. And I hope I inspire you to get into them. And again, great deals. Use the $7.50 shipping. The first one's going to be her wildflower collection. So she launched about a month ago this wildflower collection. And it came because you guys wanted more scrapbooking. Obviously scrapbooking is popular, but really a lot of us are more into card making. And I think scrapbooking is finding its feet again because we have all these photos trapped in our phones now and we want to get them out and do something with them. I'm going to talk about 2 kits. The one I have spread out here is called the mini kit, and then I have the mega kit. So the mini kit is $89.95, and of course today and tomorrow we have 4 flex on it. You're getting hundreds and hundreds of pieces. What's funny is on our tables on the air, we don't even put out the entire kit. So right now you are seeing the entire kit. It includes this gorgeous album with all the page protectors, but it's mini, so it's fast, it's really doable. What Anna does so brilliantly is she gives you all the pieces so that you just have to start layering together and all of a sudden, miraculously, you come out with a great page. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to move all this. And again, it's your borders, it's layering pieces. You do get instructions with pictures. Here is your double-sided cardstock, and you get obviously multiple pages, so you can do back-to-back like that. You're getting beautiful. Look at all these embellishments. Like, it's crazy. These are the foiled embellishments. I got to move my stamps over. That's our foiled embellishments. You're getting more layering pieces. You get all your journaling tags because you always want to journal when you're scrapbooking. And then look at all these beautiful, beautiful florals that you're getting. All right, so here's what I did. And I'm going to do super basic for you on this because for a lot of us, maybe you're into card making, but you don't do scrapbooking. So I'm hoping to kind of motivate you to do it because we all have tons of photos. So I'm going to do probably the most basic of basic. And this is really how brilliant her kits are. What you do, it doesn't take, you don't have to be super creative. As you're getting 2 sheets, because you're going to do, obviously you're going to read it this way when you flip the pages, right? And watch this. This is how easy it comes together. So I'm going to do a basic piece right here. I'm going to do a basic border right here. I'm going to throw on, whoops, a trio of embellishments. So I'm going to kind of group these. And I would probably use pop dots just to make them a little pop off the page, just a little bit, because remember, you're going to put them in a page protector. So that's page 1. My page 2 is going to go like this. Oh, shoot, I just lost a piece. Let me get down here and get it. Okay. So I'm going to show you a little technique on this one too. Again, very basic though. So 2 boxes like this. I'm going to take the same border. I'm going to put it on the bottom here. And then again, I'm going to do the same little floral grouping because you get tons of stuff. Now, this entire cute little 2-page spread, let me stick this underneath here. And again, you'd stick all this down with double stick tape or pop dots or whatever. But look at that. Okay, I just finished in, oh wait, and then wait, I'm going to add this. This is my journaling. All right. I just finished in what, 15 seconds? A 2-page spread. All I have to do is add photos. And they even do the photos in the traditional size of photos. 2-page spread, done in 15 seconds. And again, you're going to do an entire album. So you don't have to be really talented. You just need smart products to make this happen. That was quick. It's fast. It looks great. Put the photos in and people are like, oh my gosh, it's such a pretty album. That's incredible. So that's one thing. I do want to show you a little quick extra technique tip. We have Anna's set of 6 inks that matches back to her color palette. Her inks are beautiful, by the way. They're nice and big, too. I love that. If you want to do a little definition, what I do is I take an ink and I run right along the edge of it. And this is adding this stunning navy blue. So what it does, it makes it look like I'm layering it in a way and makes the pictures and the frame pop a little more. So just use that technique if you're ever looking at something and saying, oh, how do I make that pop? And I don't want to spend a lot of time doing it. You can see right there on the edge how it's now this navy blue. So it does make that picture pop from the page. And I would probably edge out everything if I was going to use that technique across the board. So very basic, done, 15 seconds. That's how brilliant the kid is. Now you're a scrapbooker. I'm going to show you one that takes a little bit more advanced. And this one, once again, is going to start with, you always start with your background sheets, okay? So I've got the one sheet there, and I'm going to grab my second sheet right here. And again, I'm putting them side by side because that's how you're going to look at them when you're looking at your scrapbook page. I'll turn this around so the roses are going up. All right, on the first page, now this is my other little tip. I took some basic dark cardstock that actually matched back to it. And all I did was cut out 2 pieces that are the width of the page underneath it, okay? So 2 pieces like this, and I'm going to stick them exactly together like that, okay? Now again, easy, but it does give it a very different effect than that first image that you saw. Now again, going back to the pieces, I'm just going to gather them together, really easy. I'm going to put this piece here, I'm going to put this piece down here, and then I'm going to take these 2 beautiful foil pieces and I'm going to pop them over here as frames. Yes? Let's see, Kim says, what size are the pages? Oh, that's a darn good question. They're coming in at 8x8. The whole system is an 8x8 system, and you get the album, of course. Now on the second page, again, I'm going to take 2 of the squares. You can angle them, you can put them side by side. I could do that, I could do this, I could put them right smack in the middle, whatever you want to do. So in this case, I am going to, you know what, I'm going to angle them because I just like that. And then I'm going to put another border down here. So I'm going to match the border down below, right? Because you can. Look how pretty that is. Of course, do not forget you got to journal, everybody. You always want to tell the story. And then I'm going to take 2 more of the gold foiled pieces and put one there, and I'm going to put one here. All right? Hopefully I can keep all that together without gluing it down. Let me get my hand out of the way. And look at that. Okay, that's cool. Let me pop this up. You want to give a little space so you see some print under there. But all I did was same darn elements and added just very simple 2 solid sheets below it. And look at that layout. Put the pictures in of your puppies, the dogs, the babies, the wedding, whatever you got. Amazing, right? And again, you're going to finish a lot of pages. So it's 24 8x8 pages. So you get a ton of embellishments. You get 12 by 12 clear page. I don't know why they're not 12 by 12 on this one. Let me see, on the mini. So here we are. Here's what it is. And I think, so it's going to be 24 total, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 20. You get 4 extra pages. Great, because you might want to do something with them. And I also love it too. You can put a picture here in the front. But look at that. That is how easy this is. So if you are really freaked out about the idea of making an entire album, or you really don't have a lot of time, that's usually my issue is time, this is going to be a brilliant album to do that. So this one's called the Wildflower Meadow Mini Album Kit. It's 869-313-8995 with 4 flex between today and tomorrow. Fun, right? Isn't that beautiful? And again, super easy. You don't have to get freaked out about scrapbooking. You don't have to do, now if you want to go crazy and do the whole Anna thing, I go for it because a lot of us love to layer and layer and layer. But I just wanted to encourage you, if you've never scrapbooked or you haven't done a long time or you're short on time or you're new, to please try it. All right, that's the first kit. Now we're going to go to the big wampum kit here. Okay, this is for those of you who want to tackle a 12 by 12. I'm not going to demo this one because it's basically the same concept. Again, you've got these huge 12 by 12 pages, but don't worry, we are going to fill them with a lot of goodies. So again, look at this. This is an 8 by 8. This is a great way to start. All the tools you need, no experience needed. But if you want to go for 12 by 12, it's the same easy build system. It's just a lot more page. So here's the story on this. It's only about $11 more than the smaller kit. It's $99.95 with 4 flex today. And once again, you're going to get tons of goodies. I'm not going to unpack the whole thing for you because I want to get to some more demos and ideas with some other kits that are sort of out of the box. But I definitely wanted to show you how amazing this darn value is. So once again, you're going to get the album, you get all the page protectors. You can also add more into here if you wanted to, which would be kind of cool. Now, look at this. Look at the embellishments you're getting. And these, by the way, are double layered already, so they have a lot of depth to them. You get all of that. You get the oversized boxes, so you saw the smaller versions in the mini. You're going to get tons of the foil, the gold foil. You get your pop dots on this. I'll tell you what I really love is these are the borders, and in this one, unlike the mini, you get these really cool scalloped borders, and there's a whole bunch of different designs, and you get a ton of them. Then, oh, I didn't mention this, in the mini you get this too. You're going to get these pull-off stickers, which are great, so you can just peel them off and add them to your picture. They actually are going to give you the tape, which is pretty awesome. So if you want to do some more dimensionality to it, you can do that. And of course, you're getting your journaling squares. Now, look at the paper. Hello. Like really, guys, I mean, 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock paper of this quality is really expensive, but look at how beautiful this is. So again, you're working in the same color palette. You're just choosing between, do I want to do the mini or do I want to go for the 12 by 12? You're going to do the same amount of pages. You're getting basically the same amount, the same goodies, and you're just choosing, do I want to do a bigger size versus the mini? So this is actually a full 12 by 12 that you're getting here, okay? Just want to show you that. That is our second kit tonight. How am I doing on time? Am I good? Good? All right, good. Okay. Now, we're going to get into some creative ideas too. So I just want to start out really basic and encourage you guys to try scrapbooking if you haven't. A lot of people have not scrapbooked. I did tons of it when we first started, which was a gazillion years ago. I was actually the first host ever to be on with Lisa Burnson. We've talked about this on the show. Creating Keepsakes magazine. Her and I went on the air for the first time in TV retail and did scrapbooking and crafting on television. So I'm kind of proud of that. That was many, many moons ago. All right, next kit up, we are going to feature, oh wait, we did those two. Sorry, I'm going to keep it together here. Okay, this is a scoring board. Now, I am super excited about the scoring board because you can do so much with it. So let me grab it. And it's so perfect to have the scoring board on the show tonight. So of course we have a special configuration you can only get here. So it's the scoring board itself, and then you get these beautiful pearlized papers, all 12 by 12, really heavy duty cardstock. Isn't that pretty? So all pearlized, just really, of course, superior quality. I'm going to show you the tools in just a second. And you get in our exclusive bundle this little punch. And there's a good reason you need this punch. Usually it's sold separately, but we do include it in our bundle. Your item number on this is 834252. This is $59.95. And once again, today and tomorrow, 4 flex. I want to make sure if you guys have any comments, I want to check it out. If you guys have any ideas to add to this, please do. Let me know. Do you scrapbook? Elizabeth said, very nice layouts. Thank you. But it's layouts that everybody can do. You need no experience to do those layouts. They're just super, super easy. Joyce bought a bunch of the crystal art kits, so glad you did. Jessica, let's see, been watching all day, which is fun. Suzanne, Charlotte said, Suzanne, both of your outfits today were great on you. So cute. Thank you. I was on at midnight to 2. And if you do want that outfit, you can go to our host closet. It was this orange top. It was really cool with like this white lines. And I was wearing a Marla Wynn jean at midnight. So do check that out on host closet. B said, I told my family I should have enough papers to decoupage my coffin when it's time for a send-off. You know what? I am a paper hoarder. That's my problem. I have the prettiest papers. And then when I go to use them, I'm like, okay, I'll use this one. But so I've really just got to start using all my papers. That's hilarious. That is so B. I think we can all relate to that for sure, for sure, for sure. All right, let's see. I remember you and Lisa Birdson. Oh, Sandy, do you really? Girl, we go back way, way far if you remember me and Lisa Birdson together. All right, so let's keep going. Now, the cool thing about this, and we're going to have to go to the overhead on this one, and this is a really big deal. If you ever watch Anna do any of her cards, they're about this thick. I mean, they're not just really thin little cards. More is more in her book, and I love it. That's what we love about Anna's work. So what I adore is you're going to be able to make regular envelopes, as many as you want, in any color you want, any print or any pattern. But what she did that's really great is now you're going to be able to do an envelope box, which basically just means you're going to make a thick enough envelope to finally put one of your fabulous thick Anna Griffin cards in it. Or if you do make extra thick cards, you're now going to have an envelope that's going to hold the thickness that you need for an Anna card. That's brilliant. And then if that weren't enough, you're going to be able to make boxes in various sizes, all using this system. And then of course, we're going to show you the corner punch in just a second. So that's all the 3 different things you can do with this. Now, the reason I wanted to do a closer look at this is because sometimes it can be really confusing how you use it. And let me show you the other special secret. Tool stays in here, but this is super cool. And this is how you're going to be able to design with it. So what she's done is she's made this extra little template that fits in the system. And again, here's your standard card sizes. It starts at 2 3/4. Can we go to the extreme close-up if you don't mind, DeWitt? Thank you. All right, there we go. It starts, can you guys see that? It starts at 2 3/4. It goes through all of your standard sizes, even some unusual sizes, and it ends up here at your 8 1/4 by 8 1/2. No, one more. I can't read it though, unfortunately. What's that say right there? I need more lighting or better readers. Anyway, it goes to pretty large envelopes. Okay, so really small envelopes to really big envelopes, and all the standard ones are included. Then this is the instruction for the box envelope. So again, that thicker one. And again, you can do a ton of different sizes here. It's not just one size. You can do all those sizes. When you flip it over, look at all the box sizes. You can do a little 2 by 2 by 1 box, clear up to a really pretty big size box. There's 2 by 4 by 2, a 4 by 7 by 1. So you're going to get all the measurements to be able to do that. So what I'm going to show you is just a basic envelope, and then I'm going to show you hopefully some inspirational ideas to help you out. And in fact, I can kind of show you 2 envelopes, but I'm going to do one full and full. So the first I'm going to do is your standard A2. All right, so we're going to do this envelope right here. In a standard A2, all you do is you're going to look and it says A1 right there, A5, and then where's my A2 is right there. That's my A2. Now, here's what's really interesting. When you take it, it says A2, and then when you move it over, I need to start with my paper size of 8 by 8 inches. So it kind of clarifies that for you. And then it has this little number that says 3 1/2 right there. So let's begin. So I'm going to take a full 12 by 12. Remember, I only need 8 by 8, so I really could use, I could easily just use an 8 1/2 by 11 piece of paper for a smaller size. So for an A2, you can use a standard piece of paper. All right, now what I'm going to do is, this is for the envelope, okay? I don't have enough room. Of course I don't have enough room. We're crafters. We never have enough room. I need to do a video of that. All right, so it says do by 8 by 8. So I'm taking out my trusty, I've had for 100 years, Fiskars cutter, and I'm cutting down that side. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to cut down this side, okay? So that's my 8 by 8, pretty easy. Y'all understand that pretty well. Now, let's get this little guy back in here. So now what you do, and this is really important to watch this part, everybody, and I really love this scoring tool, so I think it's pretty great, is with this little guy right here, you want to put it, and this is important, you want to make sure that point gets to this very edge. You don't want to be over there. You want to be right at the very edge. That point should align, because you remember you've got all these little lines right here, but that point should align right where that point goes even, okay? Make sure you do that. That's really crucial. Now, what was that whole 3 1/2 for? Why do I need to know 3 1/2? This only matters on your first score. So what you do is you go along here and I find 3.5, which is right there. I'm going to take my paper and you tuck it underneath that little lip right there, and it sits right against this thing. And I'm going to do my first score, which is going to be at 3.5. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm moving this up, till I get to 3.5. Now you do that one time only. You only have to worry about that one single time. And then you're going to score right down that edge, okay? Now for all the rest of the scores, I'm going to turn it and I'm going to take this score right here and I'm going to even it up to this line right there. See that line? And then I'm going to do another score, okay? I'm going to turn it again. I'm going to take this up. I'm going to just even that up to that line, right there. We're going to score again, and I'm going to turn it one more time and even it up right there. So you only have to worry about that third number one time when you're doing these. Oh, you're right down in there. Okay, there we go. Now, what's going to happen next is I'm going to take my punch tool, and you go right to where that little, it becomes like almost an X right there, and you're going to go, did I do this wrong? Oh, please, Lord, I hope not. I'm so tired. I might have. Oh, no, I think I got it. We'll find out, right? I hope I cut my paper the right size. Sorry, guys, I'm really pooped. I think I got it wrong, but we'll see what happens. And I'll show you the one that I got right many, many hours ago. So you're going to actually punch on all 4 sides. Okay. Then what happens is now you've got this little cut in right there, and you're going to fold. It's going to make an envelope. I just don't know what size it's actually going to do. Oh, I did screw this up. Daggone it. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. Yep. Okay. Totally screwed it up. So let me show it on the one that I did right earlier today when I wasn't exhausted. Okay. There we go. All right. So basically what happened is, again, I'm taking it and you're going to do your first score. And again, it is the same method. I just messed up the measurement somehow. But you take your sheet, you're going to do exactly what I said to do here. Okay, guys? So this method's the same. And then when you go to fold it and, you're not sleep deprived, it's going to work perfect for an A2 card. Yay! I got through that one. Yeah, it's a miracle. But sorry, now you know what's going to drive you crazy? This is the true crafter in me. I'm going to go back and say, where did I screw up? No, I got the measurement right. It must have been when I was turning it 90 degrees. So it is an 8x8. But basically, when you read the instructions and you do it correctly, what I said about using this and making your mark and then ignoring this for the next 3 turns is exactly true. Just remember that part. That to me was probably one of the more confusing parts. And then once you know that, you don't go, well, you can goof it up, but you'll get it right. And also just do a practice run on some cheap paper. But that's an A2. I also want to show you this one that I did. This is much bigger. And this is actually an A9 I did earlier. And again, I'm just looking A9, and then okay, this is how big the sheet's got to be, and then you're going to do the exact same method. What I love about this is you can make envelopes to your heart's content. You no longer have to go, oh, I'm just using a white boring envelope, or oh, I got to buy more envelopes and cards. No, make them for pennies yourself. It's so, so easy, but you got to have the right tool, and you have to have all those measurements to figure it out. Now, this is where I hope you'll be a little inspired, okay? So here's what I did. I have a magazine at home that I really love, and it's super cool. And it's got a heavier weight paper to it, and it's got really beautiful pictures in it. So I made this card. It is a standard A2. I made this envelope, and when you turn it over, look how funky and kind of semi-creepy that envelope is. I know, isn't that neat? Isn't that cool? So I'm going to attempt this again just so you guys can see it. So this is what I do. I look at images and say, okay, where am I going to position this to cut it out to make a really cool card? So once again, I will attempt an 8x8. And I hope you guys will do this. I look at junk mail and I look at photographs and books and pictures very differently when it comes to card making and envelope making for sure. All right, so there's my 8, and I really want the card to feature as much of this as I can. So I'm going to try to preserve as much of that. I'm going to go the other direction, and this is an oversized magazine, so it's pretty cool. But if you want to use a regular size magazine, you're just going to make a smaller card, and you get the dimensions to be able to do that. So here's your other 8. Pop that one out. I hope you guys are liking it. Sorry, I can't read the comments while I'm crafting at the same time. So now let's see if we'll get this right. I don't know. Oh, look, that would be really pretty too. Wouldn't that be gorgeous as a card? But I'm going to stick with this because I think it's very dramatic. So here we go, kids. Everybody keeps your fingers crossed that I get this right. All right, I'm going to go up to, I'm going to double check this. Can you see for sure? I might have put that on the wrong thing. A2, what's that say?
Oh, I'm not sure when the focus is not hitting right.
I think it's a 3.5. Can you just look at it? My poor tired old eyes. I think it's a 3.5.
3 3/4.
Is it really 3
Yep.
3/4? Oh, that's why I gifted up then. All right, well, that makes sense now. My readers, I need better readers. All right, so 3 3/4. So again, same concept. I'm going to take this. And again, you'll start to get used to how it's going to lay out. So you're sure it's 3 3/4, right?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. We'll just keep our fingers crossed, everybody. So I'm going to go there. Then you just turn it 90. And you're going to slide this up. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. I know the anticipation is just at a new height. It's like waiting for a launch of like NASA. Will she get it right? Will it work? Everybody's keeping their fingers crossed. This better work. It's going to make me mad if it doesn't. All right. Remember, just go up to that line. You don't have to worry about the number on the side anymore after you get to this part. Ooh, I think I got it this time. I'm feeling a little more confident. Now again, you get this included, guys. You normally have to buy it separately. But this is going to give you the exact, what it does, it gives you room to fold it so it doesn't have bunchy paper right there. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good. I think I got it right this time, DeWitt. Oh, if I don't, I really am going to be mad at myself. Oops. All right, everybody, fingers crossed. Let's hope it worked. Ooh, that would be a gorgeous envelope, actually, right there. So either side, I'm going to still stick with the one I wanted to go with. And I like the scoring tool because, again, you want to get that nice crisp fold on it. So you fold. I think it's going to work this time, you guys. I'm so excited about it. Fold. Oh, you better work, you little bastard. I shouldn't have said that. I think I said a bad word. Oh, ta-da! Okay, yay! Pretty sure that worked right. Yes, it did. Okay, yay! So how fun is that, you guys? So be inspired. I love going to the library or going to places when they have a book sale and getting old books, old maps work with this. But again, most of the time, if you don't have this, you wouldn't know how am I going to make these things. And so consistently, and again, I love the variety of sizes. All right, any comments I need? Yes, they do. Let's see. My favorite envelope maker is still the punch board from We Are Member Keepers. There used to be an app where you used to plug in desired measurements. Oh, well, that would be a good idea. Yeah, we've offered other, not punch boards, we've offered other scoring tools. Crafter's Companion has one. We Are Makers has one. Look, you can go online and find a scoring tool, but I just wanted to feature this one because Anna is on today, and I wanted to make sure you saw it. I think it's really brilliant. Don't forget, you can now do, this is why hers is different. The other scoring tools and envelope makers don't show you how to do a thick one. And she knows we need to know this when we're doing her cards because we put so many elements on it. We need to know that. And now the formula is all completely figured out for you. So I hope you guys will get this. I think it's just a great, great system. Of course, you can use it for so many other things. If you're doing Z folds and all the different crazy folds we do, you need a great scoring tool to be able to do that. But I hope you'll take that and be inspired by that and maybe make your own envelopes using it. And I love it because now it's unlimited envelopes and they will match all of your projects you're working on. All right, so there we go. That is the scoring board. Hope you love it. I'm going to keep moving on from there. And we've got one more thing I'm going to show you. Now, this next item I fell in love with. And I'm going to give you the item number and I'm going to show you the whole thing right smack in front of me. Let's make sure I get this. I'm going to turn it over so you can really see this. And then I need to grab all the dies. Now, I was using the dies so they're all spread out kind of all over the place, but you'll get an idea of what I'm doing here. This one, and finally, this guy. Okay, so if we can go to the overhead, look at this pretty, pretty set. Now, as you noticed in the first two collections, the scrapbooking collections, obviously there's a lot of these things going on, a lot of florals, right? And they're all pre-done for you, that's great. But what if you want to do a different color, if you want to color them yourself, maybe you want to do hot pink and dark black, whatever it might be, wouldn't you like to be able to do florals yourself? And this is a stunning floral kit. Now the item number on this one, it's called, it is not that. Did I lose it? It won't surprise me if I did. Okay, that's... I have picked in this trash more today than probably is appropriate. The mini album. Okay, you have to help me on this one. Oh, it's 869310. It's called, thank you, darling, the Wildflower Meadow Stamp and Die Set. It's $66.95, and again, we've got 4 flex today, and don't forget about our great shipping. 3 of the clear sheets, you get 18 dies to go with it. Here's what I love. It's very easy to identify the dies back to the florals. Thank you, Anna Griffin, because sometimes when you're working on some of these sets, you're like, I don't know what that is, and it'll be this little weird die and you can't figure it out. So there you go. We've got the whole set. And now it really does allow you to be able to create your own florals however you want. Now here's what I did first and foremost with this. And then I'm going to show you a technique with it too. So first off, I said, you know what? And this is just so you guys think outside the box. A lot of times when we're using inks, we think, oh, I'm just going to do it in black. Now the black reminded me very much of a botanical book, like an old-fashioned illustrated botanical book. Now with this one, I actually did watercolor painting with it. So I stamped out in black, and then I took and I used my markers, did a watercolor technique, and actually drew in them. So I made this marigold really bright, I made that a little muted, and I made the rose pretty muted as well. So that is one technique. But then what you got to think about is, oh, I don't know, how about just using a different color ink with it? So when you're designing with these, please think about just utilizing inks to make a really wow image. If you're not good at like coloring, you know, and all that blending stuff and the watercolors, you can use just the inks themselves. Now, I have a brilliant ink set I want to show you, and that's what I'm going to be playing with and using as we demo these. So what you're getting is you're getting 6 of the ink pads. Her ink pads are huge, they're juicy, they're fabulous. They're a hybrid ink, so they can do a lot of different jobs for you. And you get this amazing color. It's like a teal, a purple, kind of this rosy color, the stunning green that you saw on this right here, so pretty. And then you're going to get a navy blue, and this is kind of a gray color, which is really cool. The 3 colors I'm using are going to be this, the purple, and the pink are the 3 that I'm going to do on my design today. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to move this out of the way. Everybody hang on, because I'm going to hopefully show you something really cool. In fact, I am also going to utilize the scoreboard in this one. Ooh, what is she doing? Well, I can use it to fold my card, but I'm going to use it for something else that I hope you like. Okay, so let's move these out of the way and get busy. All right, so I'm going to make a card, and I'm going to use just white cardstock, and this is a standard A2 card. And should I score it? Yes, absolutely, but I'm tired, and I'm just going to do that. All right, now the next step you're going to do is you're going to take some masking tape, not masking tape, but mask. You're going to mask off. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this tape, and it's actually from Diamond Press. Came from one of their kits. And it's oh, for gosh sakes. You can tell I've been working a long time today. Sorry, guys. I really appreciate y'all bearing with me. All right, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to mask this off, and I'm going to do it right about here. And it's going to help me actually kind of hold this down. And then I'm going to do another piece down below. Now I'm going to double do this because when I was doing my practice demo earlier, it actually bled through the tape a little bit because this is a really nice, lightweight, thinner tape. So I'm going to do 2 strips, both top and bottom. And I'm going to make it about that big. Okay. Now normally I wouldn't do 2, but like I said, I discovered that this was pretty thin and it actually bled through, and I don't want it to bleed through. So I'm masking off this area so I don't get anything above or below this. That's what I'm doing. All right, so got that. Let's put the second piece down here. Really get it down there. Ooh, I hope it's straight because it'll make me crazy if it's not. Crazier, I should say. Okay, I think that's straight. That's us crafters too, right? You look at it and you're like, oh, I can tell that's off one teeny little bit. All right, so now we're gonna grab, I'm gonna use my burnishing tool here, my brushes, and I'm gonna use all 3 colors with this of my inks. And this is kind of a fun technique. So what you do is you're just gonna put a little bit, and you're gonna take it, and I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna rub. And I kind of wanna blend these kind of one to the other because it's kind of cool looking. So that's the red. I'm gonna grab, here's the beautiful purple. Her inks are really, really gorgeous, by the way. So we're gonna do the inks. And then finally, oh wait, I'm gonna use the tan blue, not the green. And then what I do is I kind of go back and I go over it a little bit, and I kind of like to blend some of the colors between, just to kind of make it a little bit of smoother transition between the one and the other. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit more blue on there, up here on the top. Okay, So we did that. Now, the next thing we do is I'm going to actually use one of the designs and I'm going to stamp with it. So this one, I really love this swirly design. I thought it just turned out really awesome. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to take that and oh, please tell me I brought my black ink. I might not have brought my black ink. All right, guess what? I'm going to use navy blue. Do we have a black back there? Do you have it that handy? No. Okay, I'll just use navy. It'll work. I don't think it's as strong. Oh, that's pretty dark. So I'm going to use the navy. So here I am. I'm just inking up my little pad here, and I'm going to stamp down. Now remember, I'm going to keep those. I'm going to keep the tape on there because I want this to kind of go in there, but I don't want it to overlap. And again, ink it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of twirl it. Go the other way. We'll just go this way with it. By the way, this is from We Are Makers. Okay, so I've got this design, right? Oh, and I missed a little there, but ignore that. So what you do then when you take the tape off, ta-da, and take this piece off. Oops, I'm having more of it. So again, sorry about that, ignore that please. But isn't that kind of cool? So now look what happened. I've created this kind of neat moment with a lot of white space. Now again, typically you don't want to do that, but I'm going to go ahead and finish the project because I don't want to start all over again. But you know that'll drive me crazy, but we'll just finish it because I'm just showing you the technique and the ideas, even though I'm screwing up a little bit. All right, now take your scoreboard. This is kind of a cool technique that I saw and I thought, oh, I'm going to try this on this project. So what you do is you're going to take, now I'm going to do this twice. So you take this and I'm going to make, remember these are all, what, a little 1/8 of an inch, right? I'm going to make a score right here. Now you're going to see me do it on this side because I have to do it for watching my pattern, but then I'm going to flip it over in just a second. And then right there below it, I'm going to do a second line. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to do it right here, a little bit above. And this is what a scoring tool really helps you, is to be pretty precise with this. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over because I actually want it to go the opposite direction. I just needed to do that first placement and know where it was going to land. This is subtle, but it's actually super cool. And I thought, wow, all you need is to be able to score it with a good scoring board and get this super cool effect. And then one more line. All right, now, again, sorry, ignore where I got it, but look what happened. Look how cool that is. Isn't that interesting? And it's just, oh, sorry, I'll blow it down here. Look at that. Isn't that cool how just 2 scoring lines perfectly align with that? And I could stop there. I mean, you know, I could stop, or I could put a big thing right here that says thanks, or thinking of you, or love you, happy birthday, whatever, or put nothing. I actually think it's a gorgeous card just like this. But isn't that really cool? Think about using a scoring tool from Anna like this one, like that, where you just add this really neat element to it. I hope that inspires you because I really love that. So again, we masked off, then we did the blending of the inks, then the stamps on top, and then we did the score right there. So just hope you like that idea. I just thought it was so simple, yet so powerful. It's so wow. And it's a basic piece of white card. So a boring piece, and you get this. So I thought that was pretty cool. Do you have a sand eraser for that little spot? Oh yeah, I wish I did. You're right, I could sand it off. I also use a pencil eraser and sometimes it'll come off. Most likely I would do it another time, but you're right, a sand eraser would work. All right, so that's that one. I did want to show you something else that's kind of neat, and I thought later about it. So again, remember you're getting all these great stamps and you're getting all the dies to go with it. So, and again, if you want to do the whole die thing, great, you're great, no problem there. But I want to show you this. I remember I said I love these images because I thought they were just like illustrative images you'd find in an old, you know, book on flowers and plants. So I made a coloring page. How cool is this? Can you imagine making a mini coloring book or a multiple coloring book? So what I did was I just went into a word processing program and did I love you and found a font that you could color in. And then what I did is I took the stamps, and this is just on a sheet of paper, no big deal, and I did stamps all around it, did the dragonflies, did some of the wonderful like ferns and stuff like that. And if you wanted to, you could actually give this to somebody, and I would give them a set of coloring pencils and let them color in their own project. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? And because you have so many different designs, quite frankly, and this was fast, by the way. It was really, really fast. I just took my little stamping tool and literally just went around the words, and then I just filled in some space. But this really allows you to really play with color and coloring. And with all these different roses, can you imagine just all the fun pages you could make? Now, I could also do the same concept, stamp all these flowers across the whole thing, and guess what? Go back and make what? An envelope. So you can actually take it and just make a black and white envelope or color it in or whatever you want to do. So that's just another quick little idea I wanted to share, because I looked at these and said, man, that would make a really neat coloring project. And maybe if somebody's not into crafting, but they would like to try coloring, or you just want to give them something really special and different, this would be amazing. And I will tell you, this project was really, really fast, and I used very inexpensive copy paper right out of my printer to be able to do that. Do we like that one? Kind of interesting? I hope so. I hope you liked it. All right, so let me see. Myrna said, great idea for the magazines. Joy said, calendars work good to use also. Oh, great point. She was talking about making your own envelopes. Yeah, old calendars, the pictures on them, great idea. I think that's super. Carol says, my favorite envelope maker is still the, oh, we talked about that one. Jessica says, I love making envelopes from calendars. I like the Lang Co. Company calendars because they have so much weight to them. Great ideas, guys. I love that. Let's see. Oh, Myrna said, bravo. Yeah, well, finally I got, yes, you're right. Finally I got that figured out, right? Deborah says, great ideas. Thank you. Debbie says, I'm watching that too. Oh, we've got people double watching, which I love that when you guys are doing it. Rosalind said, I'm trying to stay awake. It's past my bedtime. Well, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate that. HSN, I just got to have more time for crafting. I have so much stuff. Oh, you need more time to craft. Yeah. I have so much stuff. I can live 2 lifetimes and still not use everything. LOL. I think we're all in that same category. We really are. Myrna says, yes, it looks amazing in black ink. Thanks, Myrna. Coletta said, this is very pretty. Nice to really see the stamp set in demo. Thanks, Suzanne. Oh, you're very welcome. I love that. Rosalind said, I was doing good at the beginning of the year, opening something at least once or twice a week. Then I got busy. Now it's only my specialty day cards. Well, you know, it is tough to have time to be able to do that. Brenda says, I'm the type of person I refuse to give up. I keep watching the tutorials made by the time I'm 80. I don't have to do it anymore. LOL. I love that. And again, great tip. People are saying, thanks, looks so rich, very elegant. I like your technique. Thank you. Elegant. This is cool. Thanks, everybody. I like this card. Love it. Oh, you guys are saying such nice things. Make some wrapping paper. Great idea. Also, tissue paper would look stunning with these same stamps, doing the tissue. And remember, you get the dies with them, too, so you can cut them out, build, layer. You know, you'll have a ball with it as well. Oh, Coletta loves the glass mat. It is not back in stock yet, is it? We got to get that back in. Hey, guys, can you all tell our team to buy the glass mat back? Because it's awesome. Deepak says, Suzanne, thanks for demonstrating the envelope thingy. That's what we should call it. Yeah, just remember that one trick that's really important, because it can be frustrating if you don't know that trick. And that's all you need to know is when you're using that, you're only going to use that little, it says scale mark, one time, and then you just turn, and it should work out just fine. So there you go. All right, Carol says you could do colors, you could color this with alcohol and water inks with her hybrid stamps. Yeah, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, beautiful idea too, Carol, thank you. All right, I got the main finger, which means wrap it up. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. I love our Tuesday nights together. Next Tuesday, don't forget, we're on at 8 p.m. our normal time. And please remember, the 4 flex pays and the $7.50 to ship your entire crafting items will end tomorrow, but the shipping deal resets itself at midnight. So if you're buying any of our items right now, get it in before midnight, because you don't have to start all over again. Then last note, next Wednesday, or next week, we're back on Tuesday at our normal time, which would be 8 p.m. All right, I'm gonna go take a break because I have been here a long time today, but you know I love you guys and I love doing this. All my love to my crafting cuties, all you first timers, thanks for joining us. And thanks Facebook watchers and YouTube guys, I love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you soon.